Hello guys, and welcome back to Maintaining Glory here with Liverpool, and we've had 3 games since obviously we last spoke. And it's Brighton, Ghent and Tottenham, and as you can see, well, Brighton and Ghent, not particularly convincing wins. They were wins after all, but kind of struggled a little bit. Both games obviously at Anfield as well, so you'd expect us to have maybe performed a little bit better. We saw that Reece James has got himself back from his injury and stuff, but unfortunately he's now picked up another injury, sort of thing. So things aren't going well for him, particularly this season regarding injuries. That's just part and parcel of football, and you've got to deal with that situation. But like I say, it was a win at the end of the day and a clean sheet. But as for Ghent, I'm really shocked by this, considering we absolutely destroyed them away. We're at home, played a fairly strong side, as you can see here. You know what I mean? It wasn't put out a weak side, but only 1 goal was able to be scored. Considering the amount of shots that we had, as you can see right down here, with 30 shots, only 9 on target though. A little bit disappointed with that. Then we had an absolute thriller against Tottenham, and this could have been the game that ended our run of unbeaten games. And Tottenham gave us, even though they didn't hardly have any shots and stuff like that, when they did shoot, obviously they hit the back of the net. And it was 3-3 going into the sort of last 10 minutes, as you can see. But then Mr. Mbappe come up and banged in the 4th goal, which then obviously gave us the 3 points. But yeah, it was a tough game, this one. It went backwards and forwards, and it was one of those games where I was oh, this could be it. This could be the one that's going to end it, but it wasn't to be. We are still unbeaten regarding the Premier League. As in today's episode, we are going to be taking on Chelsea. Now, Chelsea haven't been playing particularly well in the Premier League this season. We are away at Stamford Bridge. I've got a feeling this one could be the one. This could be the one that we trip up with, but you never know. And then we're going to be playing Atletico again. This one's going to be at Anfield for this one. Now, the reason I've included Atletico again, obviously they're the strongest side. Well, I say they're the strongest side in our group. Yeah, we could actually put Atletico out. As you can see, they are struggling massively. They have not got a win on the board in the 4 games that they've already played. No, 3 draws there, and obviously the loss to us. But yeah, we could literally put them out here because Leverkusen are up against Ghent. So I've got a feeling that they'll probably win that game. So if we beat Atletico here, yeah, they're out. Then they're not going through to the next round, which would be good, because we don't really want to necessarily come up against them in the sort of latter stages, which it could possibly happen. But we'll see how that one pans out. But first up, like I say, it is going to be Chelsea. So here are the 2 lineups going into this one. Chelsea going fairly sort of, I would say, very defensive with the sort of especially with the midfield, the way that they've got things set up. But it's still a pretty strong side. A bit surprised with the goalkeeper choice because I couldn't actually see where Kepa was. You know what I mean? I was looking, and I think they might have actually sold him, and that's why they've got obviously a computer generated player in goal in Wood. He's in goal there. We've got this guy also computer generated. Idris is going to play at right back. Then they've got some proper players that you would probably know, with Hermoso, Bastoni, and then we've got this guy Gosens. I'm not entirely sure much about him, but Robin Gosens, I think he's maybe at RB Leipzig in real life. I'm not sure. Then they've got Diaz going to be captain the side, sitting in that sort of DM role. Milinkovic-Savic and Marcos Antonio is going to be there for them. And they've got Barco and David Neres, and then Kai Havertz. Yeah, going to play Kai Havertz as their striker, which I suppose he can play there, but it's interesting to see that they're going to be playing him. But it's a strong sort of, I would say, in the attacking sense, but I think we should be able to counter that one with Alisson in goal. We've got our interesting back 4 for this one because a couple of our players not particularly fit. Obviously, Joe Gomez has been filling in for our sort of our left-sided options with Andy Robertson and Reguilon being out injured. But as you can see, Andy Robertson is back, and as you can see on the bench over here, Reguilon is also back as well. So I'm going to give Joe Gomez a rest for this one. But we have got a fairly strong partnership in the middle with Lowen and Declan Rice. We've got Ruben Neves and Jordan Henderson are going to be in that midfield. So going a little bit more kind of defensive just because we are away, and I just want to make sure. But as for the top four, yeah, they're becoming like our sort of main core, our core. Can't even speak. Quartet, I should say. Get my words out. Yeah, Mbappe, Lamar, Almada, and Martinez are there. So hopefully we can just. I'd rather just get through this, prevent the loss. But obviously, a win is what we're aiming for primarily. But here we go. So we've always had battles against Chelsea in real life, and we'll see how we get on in obviously the game. So we've got Trent now putting this one into the box. Coming in there is Declan Rice, getting his first goal of the season, coming in that far post, obviously filling in for Joe Gomez. But it's sort of I've reverted back to our normal. I've changed things slightly with corners, but I reverted back for this one just because the changes that I made weren't really doing anything. But yeah, Declan Rice on the score sheet, and now Chelsea looking for a response. But Andy Robertson has stolen the ball here. Lamar now cuts this one inside, fires Thiago. Almada now surging forward, lays it off here to Trent. Trent now goes into the box looking for maybe options, pulls it back to Almada. He blocked it there from Chelsea. Henderson now keeps the move going. Trent plays it back inside. Ruben Neves now keeping control of the ball here in midfield, looking to maybe go down this left hand side with Andy Robertson as he goes into the box. Can he find anyone? It's a good ball across, but it's well defended this time by Chelsea, but they've managed to maybe get a bit of a counter attack here as Kai Havertz is on the ball, but he's given that one away to Lamar, and they didn't really have any players, and we've now maybe caught them out as Thomas Lamar now surging into the box, but unfortunately it's straight at their goalkeeper and it will go out for a corner. So an exciting start to this game as Trent puts this one in. Chance there for Lautaro Martinez coming in on that far side, and yeah, 2 corners, 2 goals. The corners are definitely working back to how we expect them to. This one a little bit more of a whipped in cross, but yeah, Lautaro Martinez bags his 14th of the season, looking good. So just before half-time, Chelsea with maybe a chance to get back into this game as Idris is now on the ball, plays it inside. David Neres gets it back to Idris, plays it across, but it's low in with the clearance. Mbappe just laying this back. Declan Rice goes long over the top here. Great ball to Lautaro. Takes it down really well. Going to go by himself here and, well, makes the keeper do some work. But it's going to be another corner. Chelsea will be worried about these now as it puts it in. Trent coming in. This time they do get it away. And that is half time, guys. Well, 2 corners, 2 goals in that first half. Yeah, the set piece is working well. As you can see, our shots ratio looking very good. Also, with obviously having our strong 4 up top. And yeah, we are controlling this game at the moment. But it's one of those score lines that I've spoke about before. It's that 2-0 score line, isn't it? All it takes is Chelsea to get 1 goal. The momentum shifts, and yeah, we can be on the back foot. So we just got to make sure that we're doing well in this second half. As for Chelsea, as you can see, their goalkeeper here playing fairly well, to be honest. You know what I mean? Maybe this is why they got rid of Kepa, because they found this young goalkeeper here, Carl Wood, is a much better option. He's managed to save 6 of our shots anyway. But yeah, we'll see how many he can maybe save in this second half. Here we go. So Chelsea now looking to get into the game as it's played into the box, but we've managed to nick it here as Mbappe now will run at the Chelsea defence, but he kind of stumbled a little bit there, and he's giving the ball away here. There's a chance here for Chelsea as Neres now pulls this one back. Havertz goes for the shot, but we've got something on it and managed to block it. So there's a chance for us here. Is it a throw-in? I think, yeah, it is a throw-in. Jordan Henderson and Trent, working together, try and get something. But it's Chelsea that's got this away. Savic now surging forward, lays it off for Havertz. And Havertz now goes into the box, goes for this. Good save from Becker. And Henderson is able to just put that out into the crowd. So the 2 players I'm going to replace here is Thomas Lamar and Thiago Almada. I was looking at possibly Trent as well, but I didn't want to maybe... should I make... I don't know what... which way I could play low and out on that right hand side. No, we'll leave it as is, you know what I mean. But yeah, it's Anthony is going to come on. Mbappe's going to switch. I'm going to play him on the left hand side, coming in from that side. See how that works out. And then Naby Keita is going to come in, like I say, for Almada. So those changes didn't make any sort of change regarding the highlights, but as you can see, like I say about Chelsea, completely turned things around really in that second half. They were maybe a little bit unlucky in not to get anything, but yeah, as you can see with regards to us, we didn't really trouble Chelsea. I think we were just probably the players mentally were just thinking we've got this, like, and I mean, if they score we can like up it again, but they didn't need to. But yeah, Chelsea really came into that, and I think they'll probably feel that a little bit aggrieved that they weren't able to get anything from this game. But it's a good result for us. It's another clean sheet. It's away as well, which is good, and it's 3 points. And yeah, I did think Chelsea would give us a few problems. Only like now and again in that second half, like I say, we controlled it very much in that first 45 minutes. So that defeat for Chelsea has cost Mancini. Yeah, Mancini has been sacked by Chelsea, as you can see right here. Yeah, they've Roman Abramovich has obviously had enough. Like I say, they sort of started all right, and they just, you know, and now they've just sort of drifted away regarding obviously the Premier League, and it has resulted in the sack. So yeah, Chelsea will be looking to appoint someone new. Who's the pundits got here? Just seeing media speculation. Oh, Nagelsmann is a possibility. Okay. Attempted host of other men, including Solbakken and Escriba as well. So Jody Morris has been put in temporary charge. So who knows? Maybe if Jody Morris can turn things around, he might get the nod at Chelsea. But yeah, interesting. But anyway, it's Atletico Madrid now. So here are the two lineups. It's a 4-4-2 from Atletico, going into this one. They will be obviously fighting massively to like try and stay in this competition. They know they have to win. A draw is still not good enough for them. They have to win, like, sort of thing. So this is going to be, I would say, like, you know, a tough game for us in a way, but I'm not too bothered. We've already qualified, so it's not a big deal. So that's why, as you'll see with the lineup that I've chosen, I'm just giving a few players, like, you know, a rest and stuff like that. So Alisson is going to be obviously in goal anyway, but yeah, we're going to play this guy here, Martin. I'm not sure how you would pronounce his surname. Boys, maybe? Boys, I would thought, maybe, regarding him. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, 18 years of age. Why not? We'll give him a run out. Like I said, I'm going to rest a few players. We got Reece James is out injured, but Trent is looking very, very tired, and he's asked for a rest. So, and Keanu Hoover is also out injured as well. So this is why this young lad has been sort of promoted from the under-18s up into this one. What a big game for him, and like, you know, I mean, it'd be interesting to see how he fares. Joe Gomez and Declan Rice are going to be partnering in the centre-back position. Reguilon is going to come in on that left-hand side. So an interesting back four. Could maybe be a mistake. We'll find out. Fabinho is going to be captain in the side with Bentancur alongside him. Mariba is going to play in the cam. Asensio and Anthony are out on the wings, but we're going to stick with Lautaro Martinez up top. So it's European nights here at Anfield. They are always like a huge occasion. Obviously, we don't want to get defeated by Atletico, but they will be throwing everything, kitchen sink and everything else, like, you know what I mean, at us, I would imagine. So no kitchen sink has been thrown just yet, but as you can see, we are on the ball as Reguilon now goes down this left-hand side. Not a too bad a ball as Asensio has, like, you know, got in here and it's a good shot, but it's all black. Obviously, they've got in goals, so we're going to have to, like, you know, play a little bit better than that when we're shooting. Asensio now goes and puts this one in. It's a great chance here for Joe Gomez, but again, all black, keeping Atletico in the game. So starting from the back with Alisson, plays this one all the way out here to Anthony on this right-hand side. Anthony now cuts it inside, finds Mariba. Mariba, what a hit from the youngster. Wow, what a strike that is. And it's his third goal of the season, but yeah, catches Oblak out. It actually caught me out. I wasn't expecting him to hit it, really. I thought he might have been looking to, like, you know, play someone else in, but gets it across here, just takes one touch, two touch, and then bang, gets it in that near post. Just, well, yeah, it had to be like that sort of precise, didn't it, to be able to beat Oblak. Throwing now with Joe Gomez as he throws it into Anthony on this right hand side. Like, there seems to be where we're causing them no end of problems as he goes for the shot, but he sort of pulls his shot and it goes wide. So we go into the break and we are leading by that single goal, which was a hell of a hit there from Mariba, wasn't it? As you can see, I'm pretty impressed with the shots regarding we're not playing our normal, like, you know, front four. Looking pretty good, 7 out of the 9 that we've actually hit. But yeah, the possession was obviously going to go kind of to Atletico just with the formation that they sort of like kind of set up or whatever. But they haven't really troubled us too much regarding this, but it is only 1-0, so the second half we need to make sure that we keep our focus going forward. So we've got a throw in on this near side here with Reguilon. He throws it into Asensio, gets it back from him. Can Reguilon find anyone? He's found Fabinho now. Goes for that far side, not able to get anyone. Mariba lays it off and Anthony hits the post. Well, that should have been number 2, but it was the woodwork that's kept, like I say, Atletico in this. But here is Morata on the ball for Atletico, but he just plays it off Declan Rice there for a corner. So corner now being put in here from Gomez. Puts it into the mix, but it's come back out here and Kluivert hits it, but it's just straight at one of our players in red there, and Gomez now plays this one back inside Jimenez, back to Kluivert, plays it off, but lays it off to the wrong player, and we can maybe counter-attack here with Anthony though, but he's got a couple of players on him. Gomez goes in with a challenge, and the referee just calls it as a free kick by the looks of it, but it's kind of flipped over to this side of the field. Bentancur now just lays this back inside. Noticing like a few of our players, quite a few of them actually on yellow cards. Played out here to Reguilon, who's one of those players. Plays it across Anthony again. I think it was tipped onto the post this time. Well, he's just not getting the luck, is he? Like, he could have had a couple of goals here already. So Reguilon now into Asensio. He's gone down. Is this inside the box? It was a bit of a weird way of like falling, but the referee going to go here and check the monitor. So he's come back after checking, and his decision is a free kick just outside the box. So it will be Asensio that will take this free kick. Plays it across to the far side. It's Saul, though, it is that has managed to get that header away. So we're just coming up to around about sort of 10 minutes left. It's still only like 1-0-0. Going to take off a few players here. Marco Asensio looking a little bit tired. Also, Bentancur not maybe playing particularly well. So going to change them around. So it is Lamar and it is Keita that is going to be the 2 players that are going to be coming on for the 2 players, obviously, that I've decided to remove. Young right back here, playing fairly well, you know what I mean? Not caused any problems or anything like that. So, yeah, I'll leave him on the field. And there we go. It stays at 1-0, and yeah, Atletico are out of the Champions League due to that result. And yeah, they didn't necessarily trouble us too much in that game. They could have, like, you know, done a lot more, but yeah, it's just the one single goal that is, like, you know, what was required for us. Like I say, we didn't need the points as such. We're already through. Like, you know, there's no problem with that. I just wanted to give a few players, like, you know, some game time. And as for our little, like, you know, Martin Boys here, if that's how you say his surname, if it's not, like, please let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I thought he did all right. You know, fair enough. Like, you know, at least it shows that we've got players that are going to be, you know, coming through in maybe obviously in the future. But yeah, Mariba picks up man of the match. Great goal from him, wasn't it? Like, and good to see him still, like, you know, improving and getting better and better every time he goes out onto the field, which is great to see. But there we are. Yeah, nice one. So, like I say, yeah, there is the group, and Atletico are going to be dropping down into the Europa League, and it's Bayer Leverkusen that will be coming through with us. We've obviously, like I say, we'd already qualified in top spot anyway. 5 out of 5 for us, like, you know, pretty impressive in the group. And yeah, let's have a look maybe at some of the other groups. So as you can see, some of the groups obviously, yeah, play on a different day and stuff like that, so some of them haven't done. They're like sort of 5th game in the sort of, like, you know, competition. But as you can see, Manchester City and it's RB Leipzig that are going to be going through from Group E. We've got PSG and Sporting are going to go through. Not decided yet on who finishes in top spot. Obviously, the final game will decide on that one. Manchester United and Juventus are in the sort of top 2 spots, but it's not done just yet. Borussia Dortmund on 9 points as well. So that one's still to be decided regarding Group G. But I would probably say it is still those 2 that would get through. But who knows? You never know. Dortmund could, like, surprise and get through. Did I just see Barcelona as well? Where did I see them? I yeah, Barcelona and Benfica, they're already through in their group, and they've only played 4 games, so they're looking good. Yeah, no other teams that play for that. I did say that Group A was going to be a very close affair, and as you can see, I forget Zenit, but the other 3, that's anyone's, isn't it? All on 7 points there. But anyway, well, there we go, guys. But thank you so much, as always, for joining me on this one. And we march on, obviously, in regards to the Champions League, but also we are looking solid in the Premier League as well. So, yeah, like I say, thank you for joining me. A thumbs up would be appreciated. And, yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe out there, guys. Dave from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.